It's time for the Mid-South Fishing Show with Paige Gibson. Today, Paige and his special guest, Dudley Peck, will be fishing for crappie on the Arkansas River.
Take me to the river, set me on the sand, underneath the tall pine tree with a cane pole in my hand. How I long to feel the comfort of a country breeze. Take me to the river, and honey, set me free. Lately it seems to me the walls are closing in, and I don't care if I ever see this factory again. 'Cause I'm just a country boy, I hope you'll understand. Take me to the river, honey, set me on the sand. Take me to the river, set me on the sand, underneath the tall pine tree with a cane pole in my hand. How I long to feel the comfort of a country breeze. Take me to the river, and honey, set me free.
Say hello, folks. We're down on the Arkansas River today, fishing with my special guest and good friend, Mr. Dudley Peck from North Little Rock, Arkansas. It's going to be crappie fishing, and he's going to show us some places that it's got some crappie in it, we hope, and we're going to be fishing on tops, and channels, and drop-offs. When you're river fishing, you can just about get any situation that you want to fish on. You can find it on the river, and we're going to. Or just got down to a place where we're gonna start fishing and see if we can catch some of these crappie.
I guess we just got here and I was tying this super jig on here. This was what I was supposed to use today, wasn't it? Okay.
That's exactly what you're supposed to use.
It looked like it was a real good jig to use, so I just grabbed up one and fixing to go fishing here with it, and it's probably gonna be the hottest one there is today.
Folks, when you're down here on the river, Dudley can tell you more about it than I can, but from the tournaments that him and me fish down here, most of the time I'm riding with him when we're fishing these buddy tournaments and things. You want to stay on those buoys. I was noticing there's red buoys and there's green buoys in that river.
Black buoys I always call is on the Little Rock side.
Well, okay, I just looked at
Red buoys is on the North Little Rock side, and you always want to run between your buoys when you're running your boat of any size. There's a lot of underwater jetties on the river. If you don't know where they're at, it's real easy to hit one.
I felt the fish right there.
Boy, I'd tell you what, I just thought I had a...
I'm going to let that out just a little bit deeper. I know that rascal's wanting that. See, that's a good stick down there. Sure bump like a crappie.
There's a little dab of, there's a root wad laying right in there, Paige. They ought to be one on there.
Okay, we'll get over in there.
It ain't very big. It's laying just right over in there.
I've got down in there. I'm feeling that brush.
I'm feeling it.
Just barely got her on there.
Oh, one hit mine. Yeah, he's swimming right out here with it. When he hit mine.
Hitting pretty light. That never will go.
I know. That right there break my pole if I get him in there.
I think I'm hung.
Come on off there. Super jig there.
Drop that down in there.
He liked that little yelling chartreuse jig. Looky there. I told you there's one in there.
That's pretty good.
If you just listen to me.
Pretty good size top. Now I done him. What am I going to do with him?
I don't know. You probably can't even put him in the boat.
I had a lot of line in.
You probably can't even put him in the boat. I believe mine's bigger than yours.
That's a pretty good fish.
Oh, Bill Dance would love this, wouldn't he? I'm telling you, he'd absolutely love it.
I'm using a little bit longer pole than what I'm used to.
Now, my daddy always taught me don't fish no longer with line than your pole is. Yeah, mine bigger than yours.
Look at that.
I see, right there he is.
My fish is a good.
Well, look how big mine is.
Give me
Put him in the live well. I got to catch another.
My fish was a good 3 inches
I
long.
told you they're going to go to biting here in a minute. I'm going to catch another wild horse
tell you, you got through. Get out and bring a guy fishing, and then he says your fish, or his fish is bigger than.
Well, I ain't supposed to show you everything I know. You've been wanting me to, but I ain't going to now. There's just some things that I just don't show you.
I tell you what, he was back there on the
All right.
top again. I got off that phone. I can tell you where the boat is. Tell you what, you use us back up there at the top. I'm gonna let down them logs again.
All right.
That brush top runs a good, what, 10, 15 feet out around this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
This whole area is just full of brush that we're fishing.
You just don't never know when one's gonna hit that sucker.
Lay that thing down in there. Go right to the brush, the way I'm doing it. Bouncing.
Well, I thought I'd try using a cork on mine and kind of jig it up and down a little bit and see maybe if I can show where that cork going down one time.
I got a hit right there. I had you a crappie stick.
I
I
know.
want to bring it.
I know.
I run
No.
off and you got it. Folks, I want you to look at that. Now, this is what people have been using for ages. And this is the new crappie stick.
Yeah,
right here.
you just watch me smoke him with this old stuff right here. They've had these a lot longer than they've had them.
That graphite runs a long way down that fishing pole, see.
I'm fixing
Well, I tell you what, that's a good looking spot right there.
I'm fixing to catch one on you here.
You know what you do when you can't reach where you want to get? You can get right up there with you, so. Now, speak over.
Yeah. If I get excited and catch me a big crappie on here, I'm liable to knock you off there.
Oh, no, come on. I had that rascal. Right in there at the side. Pull us over.
Well, let me see if I can back this up here and hold us. That wind blowing behind us there, it's coming.
You know what? That's something. These crappie, they're not congregated in one place.
They just spotty. They're just one here and one there. You can't. You having to work for them a little damn.
But that's a good.
I thought I had a little twig on mine there that.
We crappie fished this cove here. What's it been? 2 years since me and you've been down here? Right, since I've been with you down here crappie.
Couple years, yeah.
We used to come down here the winter time and fish. Of course, that's what we're fishing right now, the winter time. Just an extraordinary day. Look at that. Get that?
You better look out now.
I know.
You just.
I'm gonna get mine in there.
I seen his tracks over there, but I just couldn't make him stop at the red light.
You know why you ain't jerking than I am? Huh?
What's that?
I got a better feel on this pole than you got.
No.
I tell you what, if it's 2 years before we get to go crappie fishing again, that crappie stick will be wore plumb out on it. You get it in the.
Well, if you don't.
Nope.
If you don't come down here and fish on the river with crappie, you probably won't even have a chance to wear it out.
I'm gonna bounce that around them roots. Boy, that stuff's full. Full of roots. Oh, mercy.
I know. It's got some.
Man, I like to got home.
It's got plenty of depth in there to them. They ought to be right in there.
But we caught them in the deep. We caught them in the shallow. What was it? 18. I guess about 18 feet, 14 feet.
You know, they just a tremendous amount of tournament fishing that's on this river, on the Arkansas River. You know, what was it, 2 years ago when they had the Arkansas, there
he is. Yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy, I had one right there. He turned me over once. You better get out of my way. I'm fixing to blow smoke now.
Hey, I've got to get right back here and reach out my mower.
Boy,
Just hang off a second. Changing jig colors. I was using orange and
look out, he got
chartreuse.
He got a crappie over there.
Just switched off to black and white. Well, come on in here, honey.
You just switched to black and white?
Yes, sir. I sure did.
Well, what'd you do that for?
We don't have any more of them. We're fresh out.
Well, that's about my luck. That's the way you do me.
We don't have any more black and whites.
I got a bite right
That's the
over.
only black and white jig I had in the boat.
I got me a bite right over here just a while ago. No, it looks like it's... I won't think it's running on me. And I believe it is. Yeah, there's one on there. He's running on it. Come on in here, baby.
Look what color he used.
Huh?
Yep, you still got the yellow one?
I still got that yellow one. Come on around here. He'd hit that smut.
Well, are you going to...
Look there. Yeah, I'm going to put him in the boat. I know what you's going to ask me. I don't want you to look there. Now, Mama'd kiss me real good for about 15 of them. I like it. I like it.
Lay that down, maybe off.
That's real nice. That crappie's fat.
That's a good flaying crappie right there.
Boy,
What's
you
it,
talk.
about a half pound?
Yeah,
Pound?
about a half pound.
Half pound crappie?
Now, see, I told you that's why I like to use that cork, so I can really watch them suckers.
I know one thing, bud. That live well, if you don't care, kick that thing on. Let's put a little fresh water in here.
Put a little Mo Jabber on it, huh? If you don't watch out, I thought I seen one's tracks right in here again. I like to jig up a little bit and let it down. If one nibbles on it, you can see that little cork. Of course, using the old rigs like I use, you know, I don't have these nice new ones here to use, but using these old stiff ones
I tell you
a little
what,
bit.
If it hadn't been for the crappie stick company, I wouldn't have had a new one either.
Well,
I just wanted to try one of these. I'd always heard about the...
I'm gonna have to write them a letter.
See if I can bring it through there. Yep. I always heard about the crappie stick, and I've been trying her out today. And so far, it's done as good as that cane pole over there, and good possibility of a little bit better.
Well, it could, yeah.
Tell you what, I'm gonna...
Hell,
You know what, when
there should have been one right there, but I don't guess he's gonna take it.
this is a lot easier fishing than them bass tournament fishing we do, you know.
I guarantee you, you don't have to work so hard at it.
Well, I tell you what, I don't want to run off of your side.
Whoop. Yeah.
Don't catch that fish. Here I
I believe you got wood bass.
We both go shoot him.
Believe you got wood bass.
That's one way to get it.
No wonder I can't catch none. You over there messing me up.
You caught a fish in shallow water. You was what, 6, 8 foot deep there?
Yeah.
And here I'm over here probably, let's let me look a second. I'm over here at 20.
Them
We're just going right down
crappie
the
likes to
road.
hit them jigs when they're falling there a little bit and twitch them up and down. You just don't ever know when one to go.
We're going right down a little old ledge. These crappie are holding on there today.
I hear that depth finder going off back there on that hummingbird.
Yeah, let me check our water. We probably have a run over there in a minute. Yeah, we got enough.
You got enough?
Yep.
I guess you want me turned off, huh?
Yeah, I've got that.
You supposed to be doing all the work today. I'm supposed to be enjoying this.
Well, I have been enjoying it. I really have. I enjoy it.
Well, yeah, I guess you do when everybody does the work for you.
Well, I tell you what, it's appreciated. You're doing real good.
Well,
Just stay up there and run that trolling motor and let me get these crappie.
we enjoy the opportunity for y'all to come down from John Burr and come down here to Little Rock on the Arkansas River and show you what City Boys does down here.
There you go. I tell you what, coming down here on the river before we came this morning, when we left Jonesboro, it took us about 2 hours and a half total driving to get up down here at the lock, down at David D. Terry lock and dam. You get down here, you just have to, well, there's a ramp back around from the lock. You just have to put in through there and motor around. You don't really have to blow and go getting down through there. There's a lot of logs and stuff, and if you hadn't been on the river going down to that lock, well, you have to stay to where it looks like on the deep side to you, not on the stump side, but up on the rock side. That's the deepest part.
This is where this mound lays right in here. It comes up. We was in about 15. It's come up to 9. There he is. I told you there was one on there.
On that drop.
Look out now.
Come here, Pete.
Bring him in there sideways.
Right over here.
You wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that.
There you go. Look at there. Man, you don't think he wasn't barely hooked?
He just barely hooked. It's a wonder he didn't get him in.
Yeah.
I'm on bottom right there with that.
Hell, there's another.
He was right there on the drop-off, wasn't he?
I sure hope you talk to your wife in cooking in there.
Well,
You do clean them, don't you? You clean the fish?
yeah, I fillet them. I don't charge much to fillet.
I tell you what, if you can fillet them out, this side was good to me. I'm going right back over here. Don't go.
Well, we've left our other place up there and we've eased down through here. There's a little bit of brush that comes out right in here. Sometimes if you look at, did you see that cork go down there right there?
No, I missed it.
I don't know.
He got it.
Huh? Did you? I believe he's running. Yeah, he's running with it. Look there. Yeah, he's a good fighter right there. Yeah. Boy, he's lively. Come on out there, little baby. I'll put you on the stove tonight with Mama. Uh-huh. You didn't think I'd get in there and get you, did you? Well, look out now. Told you we was going to get back over there to him.
That's a pretty good fish. That little rascal over here.
Well, you got in the front of the boat, you got in the back of the boat. You're going to keep messing around, I'm going to put you on the bank over there.
It don't make any difference when you long as you catching fish, if you're in the front or in the back.
I'm fixing
Good
it.
fish again.
Huh?
We're not getting any of these 3-pounders. What's the matter?
Well, say I saved them for myself.
Folks, we're entering the David D. Terry lock through down here on Arkansas River. When you pull up down here, there's 2 sets of lights. The one set's up on my left side, and it'll be flashing red. When it's doing that, you just stay back. There's a rope out here on the end that you can pull back out here on the back, and you pull that rope, and then the man will tell you, you know, how many minutes it'll be, or if there's a barge coming through, and you just wait till the doors opens up, motor it through these locks real carefully, and go slowly. And for the best ride going through this thing, you want to go down to the fore end just before you get to where the doors open up, and there's some buoys along this thing, along this lock that raise up and down, and as the water comes up and as the water falls, you tie up on those, and it'll just let you boat, you and everybody come right down with it, because the water will be higher on the other side of the river than it is on this side of the river. You can see the marks, the wet line to where it comes to. So right now we're on this level. In about 5 minutes we're going to be up to that level, and then he'll open up the doors, and then out we go. So if you ever come down here, we'll just take it real easy through these locks. And there's always a man up there to take care of you if you're getting any problems or anything. Folks, I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. Like I said, we've been down on Arkansas River. We've had a real good time fishing with a good friend of mine, Mr. Dudley Peck, who lives down here in North Little Rock. And y'all be sure and tune in next week for more Mid-South fishing.
Take me to the river.